Yeah, when I woke up beside a week from Morocco, I remember I saw this lovely young family, mother, husband, and a little boy. I'd say the boy's around 8 years old. And they was using shears, this old-fashioned way, cutting this wheat field. I say it's around a quarter of an acre, and this was their land. And they called me over. And I felt a bit guilty because I realised, looking at them, I had more money in my pocket what they had in their life. And it's I just finished having a lovely breakfast because I just bought a load of food the night before. And they called me over and they started sharing their breakfast. And their breakfast was only a bread bun, what they had over there. We go in Morocco, the government looks after the locals by making cheap bread buns. All it's just basic flour, egg and water, around as big as a dinner plate. And and they just dish out bottles of water, things like that. And they started with cheese and the rest, and they started sharing their breakfast with me. And the rest, in the beginning, I felt a bit guilty because I thought, should I tell them I just eating a full fry-up? But I knew it'd be rude, and they was fascinated in me. And the dad knew pidgin English, and I was talking pidgin French, because Morocco only knows French. I was quite ashamed over there. And so we had to get talking, and they were fascinated by me. And they showed me how to eat their bread bun properly, because being English, we used to knife and forks, we used to all the other stuff our ways, in other words, being wealthy. And they decided, so what they did, split it in half and showed me how to eat it properly. And this showed me, to make it go down better, because all their food over there was too dry. And I was struggling living on their food. So they just showed me a bit of water, bit of cheese, bit of tomato, mix it together, and it goes down better, and it gets you liquid, and it gets you through the Sahara Desert. So this lovely family taught me how to side with the Sahara Desert for the next few nights. And I never get that. It was a lovely family, but I couldn't get over the difference between them and us. I live in Lincolnshire. And here we've got multi-million-pound combined officers doing the same job. They were using something that might only cost £2. And that was doing it. We got fields was over 100 acres each. They were living at a field quarter of an acre. We go over there and we used to getting off a multi-million-pound jet. We used to getting into a £500,000 coach in Morocco. We used to going into a 5-star hotel with armed guards. And that's what we see, most English. But I was sitting there on my battered bike, and I was living with the real African, the real Moroccan. And they